Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today it's silage. We're getting the grass cut. There's Mike with the Massey Ferguson and the mower, and this is the 7-acre field. So we'll hopefully make this into haylage in the next sort of 48 hours. It might be silage actually, because it's we mow it and bale it quite quickly. So it looks like quite a good swath so far. And here's Mike's John Deere mower conditioner, which we see every year. I did have a look at one of these earlier on in the year from Farrell. They had one of these for sale for about £9,000. And I've been having a look at McHale's, another make I quite like. There we go, so this is what the swath is looking like. It's got a decent amount as well this year of clover in it, and you can see the grass has gone to head, but we didn't go for full quality on this one. It's for horses and for the cattle. So we've got a bit of clover in there, you can see, and we'll listen to Kieran and we'll turn this once. We'll come along with the coon probably tomorrow late morning, turn it. It's Monday today, and then by Wednesday we'll come along and get this baled up hopefully. So literally just a couple of days. Because it will be, I think, quite a good crop of silage. And then whilst we're getting all the grass cut, just over here in the yard, I've been sorting everything out, getting the Manitou ready. We've got the stock box on the back, I've just got to take the container off. We've got the rest of the clamp on the right there, the last of our fodder beat clamp. There's a bit of machinery in the middle. I've moved those bales just to the back so that we can get the tractors and trailers in here, move the machinery to the side. I'll come and just mow a little bit of this out here later and level it out with a bucket. And it'll be a nice area now to work with the tractors and trailers and wrap all the bales later on in the year when we do some more silage. So at least there's a bit of room here, which we didn't have before. So yeah, it's not going too badly really. We're going to need some of these. All we got to do is just keep going around the stock box, winding up the legs, and then we'll gradually lift it up off the ground. Lift it off the trailer. Nice one. Great success, we've done it. Alright, so unfortunately we were just going to get the Manitou and move some plates to the back of the trailer for the silage bales, and the headstock started leaking. So I've got some universal O-rings here, which I normally have for these sorts of scenarios. And of course it's always towards silage that we get a leak on the machine. So it's just leaking from down here, leaking out oil when you're operating it. So, well, I think I've found the problem. If you look at this one, this O-ring's chewed up. Get this O-ring off, I'm just going to use this ballpoint pen because I don't want to use a sharp object if I can help it, because I'll damage the O-ring. And then I've got to match the old O-ring here with a new one. Always keep a few O-rings for things like this. Some things always go wrong when you least expect them to. Seem to be leaking. I'll keep an eye on that. I've just pulled out the sides from the shed for the silage trailer, and we're just going to put them on the back of the trailer now so that the bales don't fall off when we put them on the trailer, if that makes sense. So managed to put them on there with the telehandler, which saved a bit of work. Sometimes if you're careful with it, you can get them on. So that's the sides on. I've just got to put a few bars on and a few bolts to hold the back rail on, otherwise it'll fall off on the road. And other than that, we're all ready now to go and transport some bales. Just near where we've got the trailer there, this is normally where we bring in the bales in the summertime, and you'll see it's changed quite a bit. I had some bales here the other day, and we had lots of attachments lined up along here. I found that recently, stacking the attachments just on the left there, moving the bales to the back, has given us a lot more room around here to come in through the double gates with a tractor and trailer, and then we can then turn around in this area. So it makes it a lot more, let's say, accessible for a tractor and trailer, rather than having to turn around at the top there or back out onto the road, which isn't really very safe. So it's nicer to have this open yard here. We normally don't keep the straw at the back there because in the winter this turns to sludge and it's difficult to get to the back of those bales. Of course, in the future it would actually be quite nice to concrete this area and to have a pad all the way up to that fence there, and this would be a new part of the farmyard which would be out of the way of all the rest of the machinery and any horse boxes or lorries which are delivering timber at the top of the yard here. So I think it does work out a lot better. Leave a comment in the comment section if you think this is a better setup. We were supposed to go and have a look at the Massey Ferguson 135 today because apparently it's almost finished, but there's just a few more finishing touches to do on that. But then Mike was coming over today to do the silage, which I didn't know about. So, and then just behind we've got a little bit of fodder beet there, which we're going to use hopefully, because we've got some stores coming in quite soon, which we're going to feed them the fodder beet. So touch wood, it's all going quite well. Everything's becoming a little bit more organised, and we'll just go and see the mowing now, just near the arena at the bottom of the yard. Mike's just mowing this field here because it just, to be fair, it just tidies up this part of the farm, and we won't get very many bales off here, but at least it will keep the place tidy, and it saves me having to go through it with the topper as well. So we'll probably get 5 or 10 bales off here if we're lucky, but it's not really about that. It's more about tidying up this part of the farm. There you go. That's a bit wonky. Okay, so we've just taken the wrapper off there. We're just going to leave that there, and I'm going to go and get the rake. We've got the coon rake in the shed, which I used last year. That seemed to do a pretty good job. So I'll put that on the back of this evening. I'll set that up. We've just got some packs over there which have got to be moved out of the way as well. I'll move the fodder beet into a big heap, so that's out of the way. We are going to feed some of that out to some cattle soon. We were originally going to sell it, but now we're going to use it for something. Alright, so I'll spend the rest of the day moving some of these fibre blocks, move them out of the way. You can see we're starting to tidy up the yard a little bit and get it ready for some bales. Something you don't think about really when you are wrapping bales is you need to have the space, and the yard needs to be organised. So we'll make all of the silage, and then later on in the week we'll go and see the 135 hopefully. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and you can also follow the Olly's Farm Instagram page, which is ollies.farm, in the Instagram search bar. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Click here to subscribe to the channel, and click here to watch another Olly's Farm video.